The Boston Massacre was a violent riot in which some commotion caused in the King's Stash led to a small shootout resulting in the death of 5 colonists. The enforcement of tax laws is what helped contribute to the ever-growing tension between British soldiers and colonists. People have been killed in small skirmishes that took place, but the Boston Massacre was often considered the final straw. The Boston Massacre took place during March 5, 1770. This was one of the events which helped spark the Revolutionary War. The Boston Massacre was an event that was being led up to, and it made the revolt against the British far more apparent than before. This event allowed Boston-located news sources to further push the agenda that Britain was evil. Man, causing commotion amongst the customs store which houses all the king's money and harassing Private White sure is giving me my daily dosage of patriotism. Private White has called in for reinforcements. I know how to deal with this. Let's beat him with sticks so we can scare him away. Unga bunga, oh no, now they are shooting at us after we beat them with stick.
In Africa you shall never go. Die, you 5 weak colonists. You better not disrupt the King's Stash ever again.
Live.
Well, you can have a bad time, kid. Good thing this event that is taking place on March 5th, 1770 definitely won't make America and Britain enter a revolutionary war. Oh, dang! Oh, well, whatever. We can still rely on the Treaty of Paris that is going to be signed in 1783, which is only 13 years away.
You're right. Having an alliance with a really powerful European country, which has ties with other European countries, sure will fix all of our problems.
The Treaty of Paris was a formal document signed by King George III and some representatives of the United States which ended the Revolutionary War between the two countries. Representatives from the U.S., Great Britain, Spain, and France signed the Treaty of Paris in 1783. In September 1782, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and John Jay began official peace negotiation with the British. This treaty helped Britain to acknowledge the independence of the United States and formally ended the American Revolution.
Alright, so we already decided that, we'll take it easy on you in Yorktown. But we've also decided that because you're putting up such a fuss about it, you can be your own independent nation.
Are you sure? You don't want to lose any more troops on trying to start the fight of liberty.
Yeah, I mean, your battle tactics were not only annoying, but you also sort of just walked in there and slapped your legs on the ground like you own the place. That being said, it was just so annoying to fight you. So it's all yours, the colonies.
I mean, well, that's cool and all, but how are we going to be able to prove that we're an independent nation?
Well, take this.
What is it?
It's a receipt.
Oh,
Come on, man. The colonies are strong. You can open it.
Treaty of Paris?
Yeah, it's your receipt.
Why would I want a refund?
For refund purposes? I thought that was kind of obvious.
So now that you're an independent...
Oh wait, no. That's my own. Okay. So, on. So, now that you're an independent nation, and I can't really tax the heck out of you, you really have no choice. So, leave me alone. Go away. Get out of here. Hey, you have your receipt. Leave me alone now. Get out of France. Go back to the... Okay.
Eat it.
Yeah. I hope you can keep that there, because that's your receipt.
Slavery and freedom. The slave trade was discontinued, and freedom from Britain was attained during this time period. Native Americans. The Indian Trade and Intercourse Act. It was an act which allowed the government to regulate trade between Native Americans and colonists.
What changed in society? After the American Revolution, the colonies became self-governed, and the colonies were also able to expand westward. They also got freedom from Britain. What stayed the same? After the American Revolution, the colonists still had a bad attitude towards Britain, and they still didn't like the Loyalists.